what's up guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great day. Almost at the end of the week, which is absolutely wonderful. Most of us gonna have a long weekend. I know I do, and I am so looking forward to it. This week has been absolutely crazy. Before I get into anything though, guys, not a financial analyst, simply giving my opinions here. Do not use anything I say as any type of platform to invest or sell or anything like that. So now that being said, guys, as we know, the stock market has been doing, pretty bad. Oil is, for us, it's a good thing because it's a lot cheaper, but in the market, not a good thing. People are losing money, all that good stuff, But all in all, the stock market is not doing well now. This lady right here, she, actually listening to her, I'm not going to play the video, but listening to her, I honestly thought she was going to start crying. Obviously these people know what's about to happen. It's just that time. We understand that. Look, I did a video some time ago. The stock market has been on a 10+ year bull run. Cannot be sustained. It's overvalued. It's due for a crash, and there's going to be a very large crash. So I really feel for anyone who's heavily invested in the stock market right now, because it's no telling how it's all going to end up shaking out in the end. But either way, I hope any of you that may be heavily invested, I'll pray for you, and hopefully you'll be able to come out of that not too bruised up. So anyway, as you can see, this particular article here, Dow sinks below 2,300, Nasdaq flirts with a bear market, oil in free fall. I do want to take a look at the stock market now, pretty much where it is. The Dow is at 2,200. Yep, below 23,000. It's just, everything's in red, looking like the crypto market did just a few weeks ago, really. So as you can see, too, everything is right now. It's kind of pulled back. It's kind of in flux right now. Things are in flux, but I really feel as though things are about to really change here. So we'll see, though. We'll see. I'm excited to see what happens. I just think that we are in some very, very exciting times here. All right, now I do want to go ahead and go over this. This is kind of a follow-on from my video yesterday regarding the legislation that is being, put in place. So U.S. lawmakers look to exclude cryptocurrency from definition of a security and limit SEC's role in crypto regulation. Now, man, if this particular act or this bill passes, it will be monumental, absolutely monumental. Guys, it's this right here is huge. I will go ahead and read it. It's fairly short, so I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys. Now, 2 U.S. lawmakers are planning to introduce a bill that will change the SEC Act and potentially prevent any and all cryptocurrencies from being labeled as a security. Wow. The whole argument with XRP being a security, this could very well happen very, very soon. Very soon. This negates pretty much everything that we've been concerned about regarding XRP. And if you're not necessarily fully or highly invested in XRP, any other coin out there, this is going to dramatically affect this market. Moving on, the Token Taxonomy Act is being introduced in the House of Representatives by Ohio Republican, man, if I can read, Warren Davidson, and Florida Democrat Darren Soto. If it passes, the law would ensure that securities laws would not apply to cryptocurrencies once they become a fully functioning network. Representative Davidson says the bill would provide long-awaited clarity and ensure that the U.S. can capitalize on the emerging industry. That would be an extremely smart move for the U.S. So in early days, in the early days of the internet, Congress passed legislation that provided certainty and resistance to the temptation to overregulate the market. Our intent is to achieve a similar win for America's economy and for the American leadership in this innovative space. In June, SEC Chairman Jay Clayton told CNBC that the agency has no plans to amend SEC standards on its own. Clayton has stated that an initial coin offerings, that all initial coin offerings are inherently securities. We are not going to do any violence to the traditional definition of a security that has worked for a long time. There's no need to change the definition. A token, a digital asset, where I give you my money and you go off and make a venture, and in return for giving you my money, I say you can get a return. That is a security, and we can regulate that. We regulate the offering of that security and regulate the trading of that security. Clayton has also said many coins already in existence are potentially securities as well, although the head of corporate finance at the SEC, William Hinman, said in June that both Bitcoin and Ether are not securities because the platforms lack a central controlling body. Okay, so as we move on, of course, guys, we'll get more information on this. Hopefully this bill will pass and we'll be in the clear. Now, if you have not checked out, if you have not seen the latest video from Sam IM, or to the lifeboats, you need to check it out. It's very, very interesting. I'm not going to give away anything. Just go and check it out. You can probably tell by the title of the video that it's going to be very interesting. Now, let me say, guys, if you don't agree with high expectations from as far as price goes regarding XRP, then you probably don't want to look at the video. Okay, if you think XRP is going to hit 50 cents as a maximum for the next 20 years, you probably don't want to watch this. I don't really understand why people who hate XRP or hate the thought that XRP could reach more than $5, I don't understand why you would torture yourself and watch these types of videos. You probably want to go ahead and move along and go somewhere else and watch someone who agrees with your point of view. Now, like I said, I would highly recommend watching this video if you believe in XRP, if you believe that XRP could hit some very high values, okay, as far as dollars go. And if you don't mind just exploring a bit, having an open mind, or rather, if you have an open mind, okay, if you feel like this is very entertaining, even if you don't necessarily believe it can get there, at the very least, it is entertaining. Now, I also want to even speak about more to the point of the riddles. Why is it that riddles are being used to convey information at all? Okay. Obviously, there is someone who, well, whoever is creating this has some type of inside information, I'll say, just for the lack of a better word or phrase rather. They obviously have something going on, because several of the things from what I remember and what I understand, several of the riddles and the predictions have actually come into fruition. Now, whether it is 100% match or not could be related to the actual interpretation of the riddles. Who knows? But some of what was interpreted has come to pass. So I believe there is a reason behind conveying this information in riddles. Okay. Because why, what would be the need to? I mean, even giving information at all, why would this be necessary? Okay, you have to ask yourself that. Why is it that they're even taking the time, this person's even taking the time to do this at all? Now, to me, there is a larger purpose to all of this. I'm not going to get too far into that, but this is just what I see. There's a larger purpose. I'm going to go back to, um, several things that I've looked at in the past. Typically, when there's a lot of time taken for, for things like this, there is a larger point to it all, because there's a need to ensure, in this particular case, to ensure that people do not sell their coins. There's a need for those of us who believe in it to remain where we are, remain in possession of our coins, so we can be utilized for a bigger purpose. That's my whole point here. So, am I sure about this? No, I'm not. I am really speculating, just with the information that I have and things that I know. That's the reason why I came up with this particular um, uh, idea, I'll say. So, another thing too is that Sam had mentioned that if there is a huge jump in price, it could cause some cash shortages. Okay, that's very, very possible. And I was just really going to say that if that does happen, okay, if that does happen, guys, um, it may be difficult to cash out any of your coins. All right. Now, in that particular scenario, you might want to look at Uphold and Nexo and some of these other institutions, or other, crypto banks, I'll call them, as an alternative to cashing out your coins. Just something to look at. Like I said, I'm not telling you to sell. I'm not telling you to do anything, take money, none of that. I'm just saying, just check it out. It could be an alternative. You may want to, consider, or just, like I said, just look at. I am doing that. This is what I'm doing. And I find it very interesting that these things are coming into play. Like, everything's coming into play pretty much all at once. But, we'll see, guys. We will see what happens over these next few months, next weeks and months. And I really have high hopes, guys, and I really look forward to seeing, thousands, hundreds, if not thousands of tweets of very, very happy people. Comments of all you guys who are very happy because of the things that have transpired after, hopefully a fairly nice run up in price. That would do me very good, guys, because, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if you realize this already. The reason why I started making these videos is because although I am a technician, I'm that type of person who likes to fix things. I'm very introverted. I am not a real, big people person. I really, really like to do good to people. I really like to help people. I really like the results. Not that I want any type of fame or recognition for it, but when I see someone that I have helped to achieve something, or anything like that, make their lives better, I mean, it makes me feel very, very good. Very good. So, guys, anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope everybody's doing well. And I must say, guys, if you have not subscribed already, please do. Also, hit that post notification button and hit that like button on this video. Definitely spend the time to come back and see me when I have uploaded another video. I would definitely appreciate it, guys. In the meantime, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.